My name is Raxle, and beside me is Carol Saunders, and we're from Sunglee Taekwondo. Unfortunately, Grandmaster Sunglee is unable to make the celebration of life, but he would like to give his condolences to Jennifer Ram, Elrose, Thea, and to the family and friends of Humbert Sir. I have known Humbert Sir since 2013 when they all began their Taekwondo journey, but I never made a close connection with them until around 2018. From the few years that I was able to make connections with Humbert Sir and the rest of their family, the one thing that comes to mind is the refreshing attitude that Humbert Sir always had. Never once have I seen Humbert Sir get upset or frustrated at any other individual, even if it's a student who may have messed up their pattern. Never once have I seen him get upset at them. He has always brought this positive mindset everywhere he went. And even if he had any personal problems, he never once showed it to us. And that is something that I really aspire to be like when I get older as well. Now, Humbert Sir was a part of the demonstration team along with Elrose, Thea, Mark, and John. And that is where I would say I had the best memories with him. Sometimes I would walk out and just talk to some of the families that were standing around watching the kids. And sometimes Humbert Sir and I, we would have some small talk about work, or myself with schooling, how the kids were doing, or we would crack a joke here and there. But my favorite memory of Humbert Sir would be one day we were performing at the Filipino Fiesta in Borden Park. And I was just minding my own business, and I turn around and I see Humbert Sir doing like a little dance in front of the kids just to make them laugh. It worked. He always valued everybody around him, and as everyone may know, one of his biggest values in life is family. And for me, being a person who lives here with just my mom and dad and one brother, the rest of my family is spread out in Winnipeg or in the Philippines. Being able to be a part of this extended family really meant a lot to me. Being invited to Thea's 7th birthday or to the family Christmas party really meant a lot. And these are memories that I really will cherish, and I hope that I am able to bring to other people in the future. So to the family of Humbert Sir, my condolences, and just know that I'm always here for you, and you will always have my support.
Unfortunately, I had to go second after her. Now I'll try not to cry. Humbert and his daughter Ella Rose joined Sunglee Taekwondo. It was actually like 10 years ago in February of 2013. And Thea joined later when she was able to, because she was too little when they joined, and then she was able to join when she got a little bit older. And as you already know, Humbert trained at our West End location with Master Velate. And I actually got to meet him though, because they would always come to the main gym where I was working, and then they would come there for a promotion test or combined black belt classes, and of course numerous tournaments and other social events during the year. So I got to see their family like quite a few times. And the first word when I was trying to think of how I would describe Humbert was something that sounds almost like his name, humble. And I was thinking like, Humbert is a very humble person. Like that's how he always struck me. Like, you know, you'll see like a lot of athletes and they're like kind of cocky, but he was never like that. He was always just a humble. And we have a servant program at the gym, like where you help out. He didn't have to be in a program. He just always was that type of person. He was just a natural at helping and being humble to help people. At tournaments, he would always come up and say, Carol, ma'am, come have some food. I probably 99% of you here are Filipino. And then at the tournaments, they'd always have their like whole Filipino spread of food and all kinds of stuff, and they would always invite everyone to partake and to share because they were very generous in spirit. And I always love that about the Filipino people and about humbert sir sharing with us. And by the way, your food is always so yummy too. And then lastly, I would always think of Humbert as happy, okay? I think that's what Angel Sir was saying too, that he was a very happy person. We always saw him smiling and cheerful like that. He was happy to be with his family. He was happy to be with his Taekwondo family. And he was also happy like to share with everyone around him. And I also will have this in my mind too now, that Humbert Sir is still happy because he's in God's presence, okay? And how could you not be happy in God's presence, okay? Like that is a promise that when we die, we're absent from the body and present with the Lord. And so that is instant happiness for us on the other side. And now he's in that great cloud of witnesses, just waiting. One day, we'll see him again. Okay, thank you.